Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. We're going to check out a couple of value stock picks now with Tracey Ryniec, our value stock strategist at Zacks.com. And guess what? This time around, no oil drilling stocks. But there is World Acceptance Corp, WRLD, the ticker symbol. Is this a financial company?
Kind of. They do small loans to regular people, and I would say small on the order of about $1,500.
Okay.
So they're kind of taking the place.
It is small.
Yeah.
Are they almost in the payday loan category?
Kind of. They kind of flow in that same area. Yeah. And right now, because the banks aren't loaning out for these small loans for sure, credit is still tight. Someone like World Acceptance is doing real well lending right here. So they're in 12 states in Mexico. Things look good. They are a lot like the, like you say, payday lendings. That's also doing well right now.
Yeah.
I put up a chart actually that I normally don't use. That's the earnings estimates with the chart. And you can see over the last 4 or 5 years, they've actually had super steady growth, which is almost non-existent given that we had a great recession only a couple of years ago. They've been growing earnings throughout that entire time, double-digit earning growth, and they're expected to grow another 14% in this coming fiscal year. They just had a record year last year. You know, the story is good for them. They're actually seeing a better result on their loan portfolio. They're not seeing as many defaults actually, so they have that under control, and then they're able to loan out at good interest rates, and they're seeing it in the earnings now.
Okay.
On the chart, the stock has been going crazy ballistic, as a lot of stocks have in the last couple of years, but recently it's been trading in kind of a sideways range, maybe thinking it might get a breakout on its next earnings. We'll have to watch for that, but the valuations still look great. It's only 10 times earnings going forward because the earnings estimates are starting to rise again into this first quarter number, which is in about a week or week and a half now. So things look pretty good for this kind of financial company.
All right. So she switched from oil to back to agriculture now.
Right.
Agrium Incorporated, AGU, the ticker, is that agricultural company.
I actually haven't talked about these guys in about 3 years, I discovered, which I'm kind of surprised about because I have been covering
this particular company,
because I have been covering some of the agriculture companies recently. So it's good to look back in and see what they're doing. They're actually based in Calgary, and they have kind of a dual component. They do fertilizers, but they also have a big retail component, which is more like an agribusiness side. And the retail component is in North America, South America, and Australia, anywhere where the farmers are. And because the farmers are, rolling in the cash right now, the retail side of their business is doing really well because the farmers are buying things, whatever they need right now. So in June, the company actually raised their earnings estimates for the second quarter, and you can see all the analysts raised in conjunction for that quarter, but plus the full year. So we're getting a nice earnings boost here. The stock is a Zacks number 2 right now, but we'll watch to see if that changes. That's still a buy rating. On the chart side, the shares have done nothing this whole year. So the agriculture stocks have, for some reason, been a little bit out of favor, but the conditions are all really good for them because, as I said, the farmers are making a lot of money off these record crop prices. The fertilizer prices are going up, so that's why they're raising their estimates or their guidance. And the shares are only trading around 11 times, so it's cheap. It's a good value stock, and it might be a good way to get into some of these commodity plays on the agriculture side right here.
Yeah, I think that agriculture story is going to be around for a while.
Yes.
Do you own either of these two?
I do not.
All right, check out more stock pick ideas in other investing categories on our homepage at Zacks.com if you're not there already. 4 new ones up there for you daily, one in each of the investing categories that we write about on Zacks.com. With Tracey Ryniec, I'm Terry Ruffalo.